Dear students, in my previous video with reference to the rise of dictatorship, I have taught the introduction, what is dictatorship. With reference to the dictatorship, I have taught you it is a kind of autocratic system. It is also known as dictatorship. In this system, all power vested in the hand of a single person. He will be very much powerful, and each and every person should follow the guideline given by that person. It is obligatory. Basically, it was a policy of anti-communistic, anti-democratic, and anti-socialist, anti-individual liberty, anti-democracy, we can say. So now today I would like to teach you what are the causes that led to the rise of dictatorship in Italy. After First World War, a movement started in Italy and fascism came to existence. What are the causes? I would like to teach you in this video. First point, first cause was there, discontentment after the Treaty of Versailles. Basically, how many countries were participated in First World War? I have taught you that world had been divided into hostile group. First group, triple alliance. In that one, Austria, Hungary, Germany and Italy, three countries. And second, triple entity, England, France and Russia, three countries were there. And after that, many countries participated in various groups, two blocks. And Sarajevo crisis was the immediate cause. After that, World War broke out. I have taught this earlier my earlier videos. So what happened? When Italy observed that when I'll be allied with the triple alliance, so I'll not get more territory. So Italy changed her bloc, means from triple alliance, Italy merged herself in triple entity, because Italy wanted some colony, some territory. Like Italy wanted the territory of Turkey and Germany, but by the Treaty of Versailles, she could get only southern Tyrol and Trento and the coastal region of Dalmatia. She could get no part of the German and Turkish colonial empire. But lot of loss taken place during the battlefield, during the First World War. So Italy was not satisfied. So Italy wanted to take revenge. So that is one more reason of the rise of fascism. Second one, economic crisis. Italy suffered heavy losses in terms of the life and property in the First World War. After the war, many soldiers became unemployed, trade and commerce were ruined, and leading to large scale unemployment. There was a shortage of food grains also. And that Italy given lesson to rest of the world. Byzantine Empire, Roman Empire given guideline to given means that empire torch bearer of the world, and facing lot of problems, scarcity of food taken place. So people blame that, means Mussolini blamed that due to Treaty of Versailles, due to the clauses of the Treaty of Versailles, Italy is facing lot of problem, and we have to get our position by aggressive politics, by aggressive nationalism, not by democratic way. Third one, political instability. Democracy was introduced in Italy for the first time in 1919. Election failed to give clear-cut majority to the single party. As a result, there was a complete instability in the country, and between 1990 to 1922, 6 coalition governments were formed in Italy. The various political parties had different policies and programs, and there was no continuity in the policies. They were unable to deal effectively with the problems that was existed like unemployment, strike and riots which took place during 1921-22. The situation was fully exploited by the fascists under the leadership of the Mussolini, who promised to people that if people will trust me, means Mussolini stated, not me. So I'll provide very competent government, very strong government that will sort out the all problems and of the Italy, and my government will provide glorious past of Italy. So people motivated. Now class conflict. The class conflict increased the many countries after the First World War. The real issue in most part of the continental Europe was whether controlled by government and economic system would continue in the possession of the aristocrats or would be the hand of the less privileged majority. The common man had been promised during the war that he would be rewarded by the greater attention to the economic need. These promises were ignored and the common people were feeling embittered, means cheated one. Next one, threat of socialism and communism. What do you mean by this? The socialists, who include the anarchist, the communist and the social democratic, created condition conducive for the growth of fascism in Italy. Inspired by the Russian Revolution, the communists inflamed the atmosphere with revolutionary ideas. What do you mean by this one? That communist movement, Bolshevik movement started in Russia and peasants framed their own government. They power hijacked. And after that, one slogan was there कि all workers, you should unite, irrespective your residence, irrespective your nation, and we should hijack your power. So means that type of ideology, that type of sentiments occurred in each and every part of the nation. In that circumstances, what happened? The communists inflamed the atmosphere with revolutionary ideas. Peasants took away the land from the landlords. Workmen organized a strike, damaged the machine, and took hold of the factories. The communists began to devise new plan of overthrowing the government and capturing power. People wanted a powerful leader who could establish peace and prosperity, because if day by day strike will be there. So rich people, capitalist people had afraid if what happened in Russia, if same will be happening in our country, so definitely it will be harm for us. So they were looking towards Mussolini, that he promised that I'll give you peace in our country, I'll give you good governance in our country, and I'll provide the glorious past. I'll provide glorious past. Now he was success. The communists began to devise new plan to overthrowing the government and capturing power. People wanted to powerful leadership who could establish peace and prosperity by ending the lawlessness and insecurity prevalent in the Italy. The industrialized view, the growth strength of the labor union with alarm the provided financial support to the fascism. And how many people were there? How many industrialists were there? Capitalists were there. They given funding to fascism or Mussolini. Failure of the League of Nations. Next point. After the First World War, the League of Nations was established to maintain peace in the world and prevent war. Means World League of Nations was established that it will create mutual understanding, trust, and if any problem will be there, so that will be sorted out by negotiation, by talking, by delegation. But England and France, very powerful country, due to their policy of appeasement, League of Nations was not able to preserve peace. And finally, it was failed. Due to failure of the League of Nations, fascism and Nazism came to existence in their respective country. Now going to teach this. After the First World War, the League of Nations was established to maintain peace in the world and prevent war, but it proved weak and failed to achieve its aim. It failed to check the rise of dictatorship. Had it acted as well in the time, the ambitious plan of the Mussolini and Hitler would not have been materialized. One more point I would like to teach you in this reference. Failure of League of Nations means, dear student, League of Nations was established for establishment of the universal peace and security amongst the nation. Means nations should accept the sovereignty of the neighboring country. But due to policy of appeasement means to accept any aggressive demand of any aggressive nation for the peace is known as policy of appeasement. And England and France had not taken interest when anybody started violating the clauses of the Treaty of Versailles. And finally, League of Nations was failed. And when League of Nations failed, that given opportunity to fascism and Nazism to boost up. And finally, what happened in Italy? Nazism came to existence, became very powerful, this ideology, and fascism in Italy fascism emerged in Italy along with lot of power, and intellectuals also supported, because already anarchy created after First World War. Democratic system was there, but democracy was not able to control the means many problems, because newly emerged independent country, not newly emerged country, newly independent, newly democratic country, and inexperienced administrators were there. They were not able to control the situation. And last point, that charismatic personality, the leadership provided by Mussolini played an important role in the history of Italy. He had charismatic personality. His speeches praised the past glory of the Italy and on the faith of the countrymen. Mussolini was called Duke, which means the leader, and he was one leader, and all power vested in the hand of which person? Mussolini. And how Mussolini achieved the power, in next video I'll teach you. Thank you.